Welcome back to Naturally Spiritual, where we correlate the spiritual with the natural. I'm Cheryl,
And I'm Sherry.
and we're here encouraging you to get in a hurry
Get in
and
and
wait.
wait your turn. We
Right.
have a habit of just asking God for something, and
hmm
then it's like when you're going on a trip and the kid is in the back seat asking 1,001 times, "Are we there yet? What about now?
Look,
What about
what
now?
about now? Huh?
What
What are we there?
are we there
No.
yet?
How
How
much
much longer? Not
longer?
yet, but wait. And that at some point it's like." You about to get on my nerve. And then you say, I'm
Right.
gonna stop, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna just stop. We're gonna turn
Look,
around
look,
or
you
we're
ask
not
one more
going.
time.
You ask one more, you're getting on my nerves, and I'm sure sometimes the Lord is like, here
Here they go. Look,
she is
there
again.
again.
There
Look,
he
no
goes
patience.
again, no patience. And it's like my kids are coming and ask me something to make dinner.
Right.
I'm like, and that one can be eating lunch and wanting to know what's for
What's
dinner,
for dinner?
what's for dinner, what we're gonna eat for dinner. I'm like, can you even chew that first? Can
Right.
can it hit the bottom of your stomach? Can it digest before you come and ask me about the next meal
hmm
or when?
Right.
Can that right there unthaw?
Right.
Can I prep it? Something like that,
Right.
all the time it's like coming in hurry. And I'm like, you have to allow what you're asking for
hmm
a chance
Right.
to catch up to
Right.
what you're asking
It's
for.
so true. So true. And if I could go ahead and add scripture to it, James 5, we're going to start at 7 and 8, right?
Okay.
So be patient, therefore, brethren, until the coming of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're asking, be patient.
Right.
Wait,
It's
because we
coming
already know his time is not our time,
at
right?
all.
And let me go ahead with it. Behold, the husbandman waited for the precious fruit of the earth and have long patience for it until he received the early and latter rain.
Okay.
So look, he has patience.
Okay.
And so, and that in itself is telling us that there is a process, right?
Right.
And in that process, there is time,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
So just be patient and hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So be ye also patient. This verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Establish your hearts,
Okay.
for the coming of the Lord draweth nigh.
Right.
So that's
Mm-hmm.
telling you, be patient.
Be patient.
Look, and if it's up here, if you know the Lord is going to do it, you thinking, okay, he's going to do it. But when you got to get it right here and know
Right.
that, look, it's going to all be intertwined. And just like we were saying, you know, on the car ride and anywhere else, you're waiting and you're not waiting, you're impatient. Like,
Right.
this
Call it
is the
what it is.
longest trip, but we have to learn and align, that it's the process. Even on the plane, you might get there at a shorter time, but it
Right.
still takes
Takes
time to get there, right?
Right. There is time
So
involved.
there's
There's
time
an
involved.
element of
So we
time.
just have to be diligent in our waiting.
Right. And I mean, as you said, there is a process, and in that process, the Lord Himself has allotted time.
He has an
He
allotted
can't
time,
give us
right?
thing before we're ready for them.
Because it look prematurely,
Prematurely.
we're going to make a mess,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Because even
Exactly.
premature babies, if we think about premature babies, they still sometimes have to be in incubators,
Right.
as looked at artificial
time.
womb, right?
The artificial
So
womb,
so
allowing
just like
time
that, so anything that is premature, it still has to have time
to develop.
to develop,
All
right?
right.
So no matter what you're praying for, you have to be patient and wait for it to grow and manifest. Look, because it's already manifested in heaven.
Right.
Just wait for it to manifest here on earth, right?
You just said that. So in the natural, we're asking, we're praying, we're seeking, we're asking, we're praying, we're seeking. So in the spiritual, give it time.
Give it time.
And as my pastor used to say, my older pastor, he used to say, give time.
Right.
And so that's one of the things that I have really learned. And again, as you said, God's timing, it unfortunately is not. Well, I'm not gonna say unfortunate, because He knows what He's doing.
Right.
Fortunately, His time is
in
not
our
our time.
time. Right.
But we learn we learn growth. We do learn patience while we're waiting and while we're seeking. Because if you're looking at a calendar, Christmas isn't going to come sooner. Birthdays isn't going to come sooner. The next day isn't going to come sooner than what is supposed to.
Right?
He has this thing under control. He has all the time under control.
Right.
He has everything that he's offered you and promised you and that you've asked and sought for. He already has a time stamp on
Right.
that thing.
Again, like I
So-
said, it's already manifested in heaven. Just wait for it to manifest in earth. Right.
Right, that's so true. So in the natural, when you're seeking, asking, praying, give the spirit realm time to catch
Because
up
it's
with it.
all
It's
intertwined.
all intertwined. We're gonna end it there tonight, and then our endings, we're gonna give you our commercial.
Oh, okay.
And we keep doing it, and then we're finding people almost daily saying, "You guys have a book?"
Right.
So-
so listen to this commercial.
Commercial.
Listen.
There is a book
There is a book.
written by Sherry Bailey,
And
and
Cheryl Level.
and it's titled Naturally Spiritual. And it's available in so many different places,
Right.
online, in brick and mortar stores, you know,
Mhm.
Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Books a Million, and a whole lot of
A
places.
whole lot
And
more.
I
Look,
even Googled.
look,
I
oh,
Googled
honey,
it
we,
myself.
look, we worldwide.
We were,
in
yeah,
other
in
countries.
I had to hit the translate button on a lot of them just to make sure, is
Look,
this what I really said?
That's
Oh,
all right, right
So
there.
that's all right. You know, so we gave
So
God,
again,
we
look,
gave God
naturally
time.
spiritual.
Yeah, and we gave God time
Right.
and due process, and it finally came to
Mhm.
fruition. So go ahead and you can pick that up. And if you
Mhm.
don't want to pick up a book, you don't want to purchase it, you can request it from your local library.
Right.
And then while you go ahead and you're online, go ahead and
Like
like
us,
us,
share us,
talk to us,
leave
We
us some
love,
comments.
love comments.
Mhm.
And then
And
go
hit
ahead,
that subscribe.
go ahead and do it. Have a
good
great
night.
night.